With another exciting video. So in this video, it's one docket, quick cases, but I wanted to display some of the criminality that some people just have on their brow. Like who wakes up and breaks in somebody's house and cut the water line to the washer and then cut the washer on and flood out the house. Who thinks like that, right? Who thinks the judge gave me time where I can go home, but this weed is so good, I'll just smoke it. Nobody's going to stop me from smoking my weed. You know, who thinks like that? So, like I said again, this is a series of cases, and I'll bookmark them so you can definitely see the timestamps of what case you definitely want to go to. Nevertheless, let's dive into the content. This is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, subscribe. These are cases that didn't even have to happen, right? Now, one guy, I believe, got to be extradited from Texas back to Louisiana because of the dumbness he did. One guy is a fugitive on the run, and he comes to court and asks for a low bond. Judge, I didn't even know I was on the run while I was running. Let's dive into the content.
What you're saying.
You cannot roll around life with, at the minimum, a high school diploma. You will literally earn pennies to where everybody earns $5. You understand? Okay. You mind giving an application, please? What we're going to do now is Stephen's going to give you an application for the appointed lawyer. I will have you sign a reset with Victoria. After that, I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box while we find your lawyer, and then we'll bring you back in 2 weeks.
Thank you, sir.
Judge, is that going to be a pre-trial bond condition?
Yeah. Or no, because I'm not monitoring her, so it'll be with her.
Our problem.
Great. Yes, ma'am. Hey. Wow. Did we do a TRAS?
We did, yes.
Okay, so hold on.
The TRS recommended SAT, young adult preschool with IOP.
Let's do it. So is SATF, is that what it is?
It's one of our intensive outpatient.
God, outpatient. We can't even trust that.
You'll report bi-weekly, and then the IOP will be going through our department. Since it's a young adult preschool, they'll also have to do like paperwork change and all.
But we can't get him to stay sober. How do we know he's going to show up?
Their justification was because he hasn't been in and they're giving him a chance in the community, and then if he continues to mess up, then they'll use SATF or something at the same time.
I want you to understand that we want what's best for you.
Curtis Johnson.
We are going to do this the easy way, or we are going to do this the hard way. How that works depends on you. And I promise you on everything that's holy, Mr. Clark, that if you try to toy with us, if you play with us, don't do what you're supposed to do, you will be going to SATF. That is an inpatient treatment facility that lasts at a minimum 9 months if you respond to treatment well. If not, you could be looking at 1.5 years into a serious inpatient facility in the jail. And I'm going to tell you now, just to get a bed, to get in there, it's at least a 3-week wait. You will sit in jail waiting for a bed to open up, and then you go to the treatment facility. I will be honest with you. I do not think this is a good idea because I don't think you're going to go.
Saying for myself, I am.
Quiet. I've heard that story before. And then you come back testing for opiates. I want to put an ankle monitor on him, though. I mean, I want to make sure that he's like on the up and up and we know where he's going, what he's doing at all times. You know, how can I pay for that?
I can look into a program, but I don't think we cover any devices. I can wait the rest of his fees.
Of course,
Okay.
Shatori, you know, that, I mean, where is he gonna meet?
At our south. That's the one that's closest to the address.
Who are you living with?
Like something like that, mom.
Is mom here now?
To work with justice abuse against her, but I can call her, let her know.
Does she know what we're doing?
She was working with probation, and I have to talk to her. I know Mr. Sally talked to her. But if we can have a report to you, I think about it.
I'm really scared that I don't want him to kill himself. You know, you scare me, Mr. Clark. You know, if we leave you to your own devices, what the heck is gonna happen?
GPS monitor would be a good idea. And
He can't pay for it though. How are we gonna pay for it? I mean, while he's on bond, I can pay for it. I can't pay for it now while he's out.
I think the sooner he gets started on probation and these programs, the sooner he can start getting the help he needs as well.
So they said we do have contract services because he's not eligible, but there's no guarantee for funding.
Okay, let's try it. Okay, so tell me, when exactly will he start reporting? I don't want this to start where he reports in 2 weeks, reports 3 weeks, you know, because it takes so long for probation to get started. And in the interim, he's going to just fall through. I don't
I
want,
can have him report as early as Friday, Monday.
okay, can he?
Well, when will he get out? Will he today or?
He was getting out on a Friday and, oh,
So I can have him report on Monday. For probation officer.
okay, can we drug test him there too, please? No using anything whatsoever. I'm going to drug test you when you go report on Monday. If you test dirty, I will file a motion instantaneously and I'm going to take you right then and there. And I will put you into a treatment facility. Do you understand? I am very, very reluctantly, because I don't think this is a good idea. I don't. But I will cave into what they say because I've always said that they're the experts. They know what's appropriate, not me. You're skirting a very, very thin line, Mr. Clark. I want you to understand that. I'm keeping a very watchful eye. I want him to have a curfew so he's not out in the middle of the night as well. Okay? No drugs, no alcohol.
So he's also working on finishing that. So as long as he's at school or at a job or at home, I think he has no problem doing that.
Okay, right. So must continue full-time in school, has to graduate. I'm so happy that we're doing this because I can keep you for the next 3 years. You think this is bad now? Just wait, Mr. Clark. I'm going to make sure that you skate through this. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And if I have to keep you with me for an extended period, I will do it in a heartbeat. Like I said, we'll do this the easy way or we'll do this the hard way. How that happens depends on you. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, you cannot change this or undo this. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the criminal trespass?
Guilty.
I will not find you guilty. I will withhold that for 13 months. You will do the program as indicated by the TRAS. You will have a GPS monitor and a curfew.
What time is it gonna be?
Not now 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. I want to do the same conditions that we had. He's not allowed to go live with dad. He must stay with mom. No weapons. And then just testing like crazy. abandoning his. I hope that you really make this work out. We don't want to see you underground 6 feet and barely there. You understand, Mr. Clark?
Yes, sir.
You have but one life to live. And I mean, goes like that in the drop of a hat. And you're lucky to be alive, and we want to keep you here. We'll do everything that we can to. All right.
Sir.
Good luck, sir. Because I want to make sure that he's testing and not using it. Okay. Thanks. Trinidad.
Mr. Morales chose to waive his formal extradition proceedings, so I just wanted to make sure he was admonished on it.
Mr. Morales,
Excuse me?
you speak English, right?
Yes, sir.
But you need to understand that there are certain charges that I can't just give you a PR bond. You're a fugitive from justice. You're wanted out of Oklahoma. And I'm going to tell you now, we don't give out very many bonds in these types of situations because you're an inherent flight risk. We gave you a bond, and a really low bond at that, at $2,000. I can't give you a PR bond because I want to make sure that you go. And when we give too much, people just roll all over us, you know? So it looks like you now want to waive extradition. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll tell you that we usually give the demanding jurisdiction 14 days to come get you. And if they don't come get you at that point, we'll release you. Okay?
September 9th.
Okay.
September 9th. That's what we're.
Your copy for you to sign should be right there.
So, Mr. Morales, if they do end up releasing you because they don't come get you, I will immediately, regardless go to Oklahoma because
Yes,
this warrant will eternally be out there until you take care of it, okay?
Yeah, because I didn't even know about their warrant. Those charges got dropped one time and they picked them up a year later. I don't know.
Something happened, you know? It's just not out of sight, out of mind. You got to make sure until you have a document in your hand, never assume.
But we do have it in the email.
Yeah. Good luck.
That was the day.
What did I tell you? Guess what's going to happen now? Good call. That's right. You tested positive. You continued to smoke. Now there's a consequence to it. I ordered you not to smoke. You're continuing to do it. So the only consequence is you go to jail. He goes with you.
Judge, what would you set his new bond at?
What's it set at now? He's on bond for DWI, right?
Yes, Judge.
Now at $100, now I'll set it at 5,001. If you do bond out, you will continue to get tested. Every time you muck up, I'm going to triple it up. And at some point, someone's going to stop ponying the money up for you. But we mean it. When we tell you no more dope, that's it. It goes with you.
Judge, I have
I'm approaching on Mr. Lacy. He's
What's the last name?
Lacy.
Is it back and back, right?
Yes.
Okay. You want a bond? Okay. What do you think, Amy? Okay. Well, I don't know. Do you mind bringing Mr. Lacy, please? I don't know. I see a 100. He was on, looks like he had a robbery in 2007. I don't see anything else unless he's got out-of-state stuff.
Well, Judge, of course, we're probably going to go through it again anyways when it comes out, but the robbery did result in a TDC trip, and just based on the facts on the warrant itself that he's managed from, the state doesn't feel comfortable.
Okay. You think he's dangerous?
It resulted in, without estimations of like building repair, resulted in 40,000 damages. Flooded the residence.
He flooded a residence. Did he drive a car into it or something?
No, so he touched the hot water line out of the wash.
Oh, man. And what's that?
Yeah.
I would say so. I've never heard of something like that. Yeah, felony theft and felony criminal damage. Well, the good news is he's out of Louisiana, right? So he'll be back quick. Good morning, Mr. Lacy. How's jail?
Oh, terrible.
Great.
Yeah.
That makes me very, very happy because the worse experience you have, the worse of an experience you have, the higher likelihood you have of not committing something again. So you are wanted out of the state of Louisiana for felony criminal damage and it was another felony. What did it say?
Only theft one
And
thousand.
felony theft. You want me to set you a bond to let you out so that you can go turn yourself into Louisiana. I don't know. I don't know anything about you, right? I get to know you by how you are on paper. I know that you're going to tell me it's little bunnies jumping in the woods, little rainbows and tulips and gumdrops but what is on paper is really what matters, because that's who you really are. I know that you have a prior robbery out of 2007. You did a TDC trip of, 3 years TDC in 2007. So you are not what they call a true habitual, but you're close because if you pick up the wrong felony, you're looking at a minimum of 15 years here in Harris County at least. So what happened in Louisiana?
So the defendant explained that this is our exes, complaining this owns the home and around 1:20, defendant had to turn the surveillance, cameras in the complaining witness's home towards the wall. After reviewing the footage, complaining witness called the defendant and defendant informed he went to a casino and later came back to the complaining witness residence. An altercation ensued and defendant hung up. When the officers arrived to complaining witness's home in response to burglary alarms, they observed the bottom floor of complaining witness's home with several inches of standing water.
Sucks.
There was a washing machine with the hot water line cut. Several damages were observed in the residence, including to the kitchen, shower surveillance cameras, and liquor bottles. Total damage was $48,300, not including estimations.
$48,000 of damage because of one cut water line.
And expected to be more than that after the estimation once they do.
Wow, that's a lot. I got to say that if I were to set a bond, I would probably set your bond at 48,000 and how much? I would probably set your bond at $48,300. Sure.
I paid the bill there for 2 years. I've been living there for 2 years. All that is my property.
But it's not though.
But it's like,
Just because you pay bills for some time doesn't mean it's yours. It's in their name.
all this stuff is mine. And you can't even get an estimate in less than 2 hours. That's not put the warrant, the press on. And you can't get an estimate of anything.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I have no idea. But all I know is that I'm kind of hard pressed to give you a bond when there's that much damage, The good news is this, Mr. Lacy, is that we have so many people in Louisiana here that we've got tons of buses coming in and out, shipping back and forth to Louisiana. Once you waive, you'll probably be out of here within the next 2 to 3 days. You'll be out of here really quick. As opposed to if you were to spend all that money trying to get out of here, save that money and go get yourself a lawyer because you're going to have a lot to deal with when you get back to Louisiana.
My main issue was my truck. I drive trucks. I'm an operator, and the way they got me on trucks.
All right. Bond will continue. I mean, no bond will continue. Okay. I guess I'll let you talk to Sonia to see whether you want to waive. If you don't want to waive, that's okay. Oh, he did sign. When did he sign the waiver? Okay, great. Got 13 days, but in all reality, I'm telling you, within the next 3 days, you'll be out of here regardless, and then you'll be out because we got them coming really fast. So probably about Monday at the latest, perhaps Tuesday, you'll be out of here. Yeah.
Usually Monday is when I know one of the buses is here.
Yeah. So you'll be out of here lickety spit. And just good luck in Louisiana. Okay, for sure. Okay. Take care.
All right, thank you for tuning in to this case. Well, these one docket of cases, they were rapid fire. Judge Fleischer get in there, tell the people about themselves, and on to the next. And one thing I see, he tried all that he can not to put people in jail, but if they're telling you no, marijuana, and you still want to smoke marijuana, what do you want the courts to do? You're taking the court as a joke. People don't say your honor no more. It's no decorum. It's yeah. And then the courts be doing you a favor. You the one got in there and did crime. They're doing you a favor, and yeah. So melatonin. Man, I don't think I got it on this one, but Judge Fleischer wiped out $3,500 in fines. And then the young lady, he was like, do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, what kind of Down syndrome response is that? You the one got caught doing dumbness. But like I said again, thank you for all who tuned in. This is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, subscribe. We're going to keep pumping out great videos for you, for your families. We also building a website, so you'll be able to, view our website soon. The website is almost finished. We just got to work on 2 more playlists, uploading all of the video. Well, the titles to the video, so you can go directly to the channel and you'll be able to pinpoint which video you want to do. You could binge watch on us. But let's dive in, and thank you.